And a good morning to you all. It is a Wednesday, hump day. Good to see you on this Wednesday. Already some pretty good wind out there. We're looking at a live shot from Meadville from the downtown mall, looking at the rooftop here of Allegheny College there. Iconic look there. Uh, Even a nice little spire at the top there. We have some mostly cloudy skies. It looks like they're in the Meadville region for this morning. And as we get a little closer toward the lake shore here, on the lakefront, you can see some clouds have moved in, and you can see the flags moving briskly there in that air in the southerly winds. So we have noticeably warmer temperatures overall. In fact, for some of you, the temperatures have literally doubled from where they were earlier. From where they were from yesterday morning, and those temperatures again feeling pretty good compared to what we've had there as we start out the day here. And they can see we're moving there. Okay. Uh, the reaction time of this camera is getting a little better. So there we're looking out over the bayfront there. Typical look. Still got the Christmas colors on the tower there. Some green and blue, green and white. But cloudy skies overall as we start out the day. In the meantime, let's check out those temps. Yesterday we had teens and 24 in Erie. Now we haven't doubled in Erie, but a lot of the areas farther inland have indeed doubled. Meadville 37. I think they were at 18 yesterday. We had Jamestown more than double. No big worries about some big time wind chills for the day. And everyone should be able to break, or most of you should be able to break that 40-degree mark by later on. It's the winds that are the bigger news today. Wind gusts have already hit 32 here in Erie. And let's see, do I have a regional one? I don't think I do. I thought I had a regional wind map, but I don't. Okay, well, then we won't show it. But wind gusts have pretty much been hitting close to 40 west of us here out toward Cleveland and into Toledo, where they could get gusts that might hit 50 later on the day. So I guess we're a bit on the lucky side here. But as far as those wind gusts go, anything that you see in red has a potential for 40-mile-an-hour gusts. And as you move through the day, you can see heading into the afternoon, those gusts will stay strong and through the nighttime hours as well. Winds will tend to taper off as we head toward Thursday morning down into still pretty brisk at 25 miles an hour by later on. So the front itself, not all that impressive when it comes to precipitation. I want to show the Futurecast map a little bit closer here, show you some detail. You can see southerly winds. Here comes a little precip for the afternoon. Now, the air gets colder aloft pretty quickly. So even though our temperatures will be probably at or above 40, it's a good chance that it will be more of a rain or a rain-snow mix for later on in the afternoon. I can't rule out maybe a coating by the evening rush hour. Temperatures will fall, but they should stay above freezing through the evening rush. After 6, 7 o'clock, may get a little dicey if those temperatures fall quickly enough. But what happens later tonight? Notice here along the lake shore, we're getting some convergence and actually some snow bands here. Now they cut it off a little more with these got some new runs here, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was like an inch or two of snow on the ground by this time tomorrow morning here in Erie. So we're gonna flip it a little bit here. Normally it's the snow belts that get hit with the heavier snows, but this time I think Erie could get a couple of inches by daybreak tomorrow, while those of you elsewhere, basically south of Wattsburg and Waterford, probably getting less than an inch. But it will be cold. Temperatures are going to plummet down into the teens and near 20. Most of the snow stays offshore for the day on Thursday, so not expecting much. Here comes the next storm system. It's actually coming up from the south. So again, moving out just a little bit. The heaviest of the snows, it's been going kind of back and forth here as to who gets the heaviest of the snowfall. As we head on toward tomorrow night. Still look like the heaviest snow south of 80, but we could get 1 to 3, and we'll be seeing what this band does as we head toward Friday, the actual cold front. And notice it starts to affect us late Thursday night with maybe a pretty good hit of some snow. Right now, I'm thinking 2 to 4 everywhere by daybreak on Friday. And then the lake effect machine kicks in on that west and northwest flow. Snowbelt areas could get another 2 to 4 for tomorrow. For Friday. So those of you that say Edinburgh, Corey, the traditional snowbelt areas, maybe about 5 to 8 inches of snow from Thursday night into Friday during the day on Friday. 5 to 8, maybe even 5 to 10 with what we're expecting. Erie itself, probably about 3 to 6 inches of snow Thursday night, mainly after midnight and into into Friday morning. So that's the latest and the greatest. We're definitely getting into more of a wintertime mode here once we get past today. So we'll just be ready for it. Okay, get ready. Now, again, today it's mainly the wind gust. If you still have some Christmas ornaments outside, might be a good idea. You may want to think about bringing them in today, particularly here in the Erie area where gusts will be over 45. We had some of the tin soldiers that were still out. Now we have them on. We actually have them tied to, those, little bricks, those concrete bricks there. Not the big ones, the smaller ones. They probably weigh about 10 pounds, and usually they keep them up with wind gusts up to 40. Then they topple over. But we did bring them in. I told my wife, I said, it looks pretty windy. So the outside of our house is now pretty much back to normal. We still have a lot of Christmas stuff on the inside, though. As I said, we'll piecemeal it. We put all the Christmas dishes away, some of the things that we had hanging on the wall. The main thing we have, our Christmas tree is still up and decorated, and we still have the old nativity set, which is probably about 70, 80 years old, that my wife actually did a nice job refinishing and sprucing up, fixing up some of the, they're plaster Paris and they chip pretty easily. So she refilled the chips, repainted it, and boy, it looks really nice. That's still on there. I don't know. She may keep that up. Last year, I know we also had a village, which we didn't put up this year. She'll keep it up probably through most of January. So we'll see how that goes. It's all up to her. But we'll probably take down the Christmas tree sometime this weekend. Okay, kind of slow on the people today. Not a lot coming in so far here. Bob and Sue out there in Jacksonville, good to see you this morning. Hello, David Hump, good morning to you. Hey, Becky, 37, got some good wind there out there at French Creek. Excuse me, Tilly, good to see you this morning out there in Centerville. Hello to you, Whites Racing. Hello to you, all the best as well. Bill out there in Waterford, got a breeze in 34. Hey, Celine, good to see you this morning. Moxie Jim, good morning. I saw your email, but I haven't read it yet, but we'll catch it on something about snow and recipe or something like that. Hello to you, Joshua Perry. Eric, good morning to you from Oklahoma. Well, good to have you here local for today here, Eric. And glad you are with us for today. So there you saw the forecast there, and let's go right to the 7-day and see what's cooking here. We'll have, again, roller coaster ride, 43 today, but probably dropping to about 35 by sunset. Temperatures will probably drop below freezing an hour or two after sunset, and that's when the roads could really get slick, especially when if the snow bands do kick in, like I think they will. Again, thinking an inch or two, but again, new models I just see they're not quite as impressive, but I think we'll get at least an inch, possibly 2 or 3 there for tonight here in Erie. Less than an inch for those of you farther south and east. Basically, from Albion, Edinburgh, Corey to Warren and areas south, you shouldn't get much for tonight, but they could be slick with those falling temps, the roads that is. Thursday, the band should move back north out over the lake. Probably not seeing much Thursday night. After midnight, especially, we'll get some pretty good snow bands. Lake effect kicks in for Friday, 1 to 2 in the city, 2 to 4 more, or maybe even 3 to 5 in the snow belts. you could get up to 10 inches, I think, of snow in the snowbelt areas, the quarries in Edinburgh's, Union Cities, where you're at. From midnight Friday, basically after midnight Thursday night, if you don't want to get confused there, into midday on Friday. So during that 12-hour period, maybe could get up to 10 inches, I think, with maybe up to 3 to 5 in the city. Most of that would be with Thursday night snows. That's my best guess right now as far as snowfall amounts there. Then roller coaster goes up Saturday. Looks decent, partly sunny, tranquil, and looks like mainly rain on Sunday. But new models have maybe transitioned to snow a little earlier, so maybe before sunset, we'll see some of that rain change to snow. And then Sunday night could be similar to Thursday night here with some snow bands and maybe some steadier snow. And then plummeting temps again from Monday and Tuesday, 25, 23. Tuesday, that 23 might even be a bit optimistic. We got some real, the first true Arctic cold for Tuesday. A little early to get real specific on that, but we'll see how that goes. But it looks good. Looks like a classic western northwest flow. Inland snowbelts from I-90 to Edinburgh Quarry make it the most snowfall on Tuesday. And there could be some good amounts, maybe 6 to 12, if that holds. That's the best guess. So we'll see how it goes there. Temperatures are expected to moderate, though, again. So we're going to really go up and down here over the next week or so as we get into this month of January. Hello to you, Joshua Perry. Hello, John Dunkel. Good morning. Sue Ward, good morning to you as well. Good to see you all for today. Today is National Bird Day. How do you feed the birds? That's on our Facebook page. So go on our Facebook page. Let us know. Do you even feed the birds? Maybe do you throw out some crusty old bread? Do you make your own bird seed, or do you get buy it at the store and leave it outside? We used to do that. We haven't done it lately. Maybe it's time we get one of those. We have those bell-shaped ones that we used to put in the backyard. Maybe we'll do that again. The birds certainly appreciate it. And with the cold air coming, I'm sure they'd like a little extra food. Hey, Celine, yucky. I'm assuming you mean the weather there. Of course, I wouldn't eat bird seed myself, but whatever the case may be, yeah, yucky up and down as far as the weather goes there. You'll be measuring some snow, though. I think you'll measure some tonight, and again tomorrow night, and into Thursday or into Friday as well. Didn't see Lori here, but she'll probably be pretty busy as well, especially Thursday night into Friday, measuring the snow out there at the Borough. Okay, the weather. That's what I thought. All right, Celine, thank you so much. Good talking to you all today on this Wednesday hump day. Hold on to your hats. Maybe bring in some anything that could blow away, perhaps any holiday or Christmas ornaments you may have outside. Might not be a bad idea with the heavy wind that we are expecting. That's all I got for you today. What's he saying now? You're off tonight, probably doing the midnight reading, and it's 6. Okay, we got it there. Probably not a bad idea. Sounds good. You're welcome, Celine. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Let's talk to you tomorrow.